people. Thought I'd throw a little sly one at you. Little Saturday morning relaxer. I'm in a very good mood, and I thought, well, when you're in a good mood, why don't you give some of that away? Spread it about a bit, like chlamydia. That ruined it, didn't it? There I was being sincere and beautiful, as people should be. And I didn't have the bottle to see it through. I'm going to try again. Here we go. When you're in a good mood, spread it about a bit, because it's beautiful, like people should be to each other. There you go. Sat with it, didn't I? Still feeling a little bit queasy on the back of it though, to be honest. I've got a cup of tea here. Haven't had a touch of it yet. Excuse me. So if you want to get a cup of tea on, we can do first sips together. If you've already got a cup of tea, we can still do sips together. So that's on. That'll be happening in about 5 minutes. So bung the kettle on if you haven't. If you've got something a bit stronger, seek professional help or seek unprofessional help. Like, you can talk to me if you've got a drink or a drug problem. No jokes. If you just need to vent, if you need someone outside your friends and family that you want to talk to about a substance problem, I'm always there for you. Not sure what I can do, but it's worked out quite well in the past. And there I am, having had my hair cut in about 4 weeks, and it looks like it. What is that, Barnett? Look at it. Where's the fade gone? Well, you know, you roll the dice, you play the game. Let's get a bit of colour in my cheeks. Nice to see it. Hello, Plastic African. Hello, our pal, Tyler. Nicola. Oh, bun in the oven. I'm so jealous. So jealous. I'm so desperate to have a child. Not yours. I don't mean like I'm going to come and take yours. I'm so desperate to have your baby. Oh, hang on a minute. That has got another connotation that I didn't prepare for in advance. So apologies. I mean, if there's, I'm going to say it. If there's room for two, that's a bit much for a Saturday morning, isn't it? Let's take that back. Bless you, Nicola. I hope it's all going well. Let me take that offensive, disgusting comment back. Okay, we've done it. I like that, Steve. I like a bit of Arpowski. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me it ain't Sunday. Please, no. Yeah, it's Saturday. Might be Sunday where you are. Where's that? Where do you live for it to be Sunday? Neptune. I'm chuffed to bits. I haven't got an headache. Terrible week at work, which by the end of the week, I can't talk about work because it involves other people's lives, right? But halfway through the week, it looked like we'd been done over, and it would have been very damaging to the business. And it was a panic stations. Everyone was, mainly me, panicking, thinking, "Shit, this is really bad." And you know, a few tears. Not like sitting there weeping, but things can get to you, and you know, and your eyes sort of well up a bit, and you just think, I don't need this. This changes everything. This changes my whole life. I won't be able to pay rent. I'll have to go back to England and see if I could wash up back at my mother's like I spent the first half of my adult life doing. And then it kind of sorted itself out, which is beautiful. You know, it's almost worth it happening. I felt so good when it sorted itself out. It's like it might be worth putting my hand in a bowl of boiling water for an hour so that I can take it out and feel as good as I did when the work problems, when it all came all right. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, we're good, we're good. Boxes, boxes. Want some Vicks, mate? So that was nice. Right, let's get the grift on. I can't do Twitch because I don't pay for StreamYard anymore. I didn't realise that. I feel a bit bad for Rags. Alan's opened the door already. Look at that. Good morning to you, Alan. Alan, where was I seeing something you wrote? Oh yeah, on my Substack. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. And when you came on the channel, when I looked at your boat race, I thought something about this fella that tells me he's lived a life. You know, your face bears the scars of someone who's been to some pretty dark places and back. And I like those people. They're the people that I read. They're the people that I admire, and they're the people I like to talk to. And when I saw your comment, I see it on my Substack. I just thought, I wonder what's happened to Alan in his life. You know, you've done well as well. You've got yourself a business. You don't work for the man. You are the man, not the bad man, though. And yeah, it made me think about you. But nice one on that, Lady Godiva. I'll take that. I'll take that on the Saturday morning Grift show. I saw in some comments of another video people complaining about it, complaining about me the other day, calling my show the Grift stream. Fuck off. Just why would you spend your life hanging around things you don't like? You know, it's like me going to watch Tottenham play every weekend. I mean, I've dropped football out, but I was a gooner. I had a season ticket for about 10 years. And it's like going and watching Tottenham every weekend and going, I hate these cunts. Excuse the French there. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear. But Baggins, howdy, Chris. Been a while. Good to see you. Have some. Oh, I should have known by the NZ. Really, I thought you were coming across all rawhide. Hello, Campbell. Did anyone know that Clint Eastwood was in Rawhide? Nah, amazing, isn't it? Things you don't know. But thank you, Alan, for that donation. Thank you, Baggins. Some Kiwi dosh, $5 New Zealand dollars. What else? What? There was a New Zealanders cropped up in my week as well. Oh, I'll tell you who it was. Who's the bloke? Jack Black, is it? Matt Black, Matt Blanco, Matt Bianco Black, Jack, Blackjack, 21, Pontoon. You know the geezer who played the Plectrum. Oh man, what's his name? What's his name? Look at that. Grego even knows what his name was in Rawhide. Good Lord. But Matt Black, the big fat bloke who plays in Tenacious D, he got a gig making a movie out in New Zealand with Peter Figgybob, who made Lord of the Rings. And they were out there filming for 6 months. And he got into a bit of a habit, waking up, going to the little shop on the corner, getting some like breakfast in, going to the film set, getting to know the people of where he lived. And he didn't want to leave. He said he got right into that New Zealand lifestyle. Yeah, so there's a bit of New Zealand. It's not even New Zealand trivia for you. In many ways, it's celebrity trivia. But it was a nice interview. He seemed a convincing person. You know, he didn't seem to be. He didn't seem to be theatrical. He seemed to be saying what he meant. which is all I want out of people. And on that note, thank you, Baggins, for that donation. I'm all right, Campbell. Right, I think the tea should be ready. Thank you, our pal. There's always time. I'll put the entropy link. Let's get this entropy set up. Remember, entropy is better than super chat, and I will put them on the screen like I do. And you get special effects. You get like that, that zooming in thing. Special effects. I couldn't even keep a straight face myself. Right, just work, please, for the first time. New vape. Oh, my mate sending me mouse cats on 10 spot. Mouse cat has already dropped a 10 spot into entropy. All right, he's got his cup of tea. Well, we're going to have first sips. I mean, you've probably already had a sip. But let's, I'm just sorting it out. Hang on. Nice one, Mouse Cat. Appreciated. Pass my regards on to your other half as per usual. Right. Thank you for that 10 spot. Hang on, what's going on here? I've pressed the wrong buttons. Right, there's the entropy link, but the entropy link is also in the description. So you don't have to ask me for it if you want it. I agree, Kim, but I'm trying not to swear. And I'll tell you why. Because A, it takes the gravitas, it takes the gravitas. I still ain't got it. It takes the impact away from when you really need to swear, and also it allows you to, you're not articulating yourself as best you can. You know, it's sort of like a shortcut. You know, if someone just comes up to you and goes, "You're a cunt," you always come out better when you can come back with something eloquent and articulate, rather than going, "No, you're a cunt," you know. But now you've made me swear twice, but it wasn't in anger or aggression. It was you're all right, Buster Brook. Mousecat has suggested that ramekins is the best cutlery word. Yeah, I think I'll have that. There you go, Hori. Gravitas. That's the word I was looking for. Rose doesn't like it. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying not to swear. Albatross. Time of day, innit? Look at his avatar. Look. Wouldn't want him knocking on your door. Have you been dating my daughter? Look at that. No. No, I haven't. Nice to see you, man. This is incredible this time of day. 60 people in. Good lord. Right, I've got a little bit of video I want to show you. I think I'm going to wait for some more people to turn up because they will. Hello, Dr. Jimmy. Charlie Kenwright's on the firm. Right, let's get those cup of teas ready. If you've already had some, no problem. We're just sharing a sip. And if you haven't had any yet, we're sharing first sips. Doesn't really matter. Just a nice thing to do. And then we do the old ones in the chat. And we have our global sipping. I'm just going to wait for that motorbike to go away. Probably someone nicking mine. You're welcome to it. Things like a skateboard on an air dryer at the moment. Right, you ready? On 3. 1, 2. Did you hear that? What the hell is going on out there? Right, here we go. I'm gonna count backwards. Actually, it felt weird starting with 1. I'm gonna do 3. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, sip. Right, ready? Apocalypto. What is right? He's not ready. How long are you gonna be? Hello, Meganesia. Good to see you. Yeah, but you know, time and a place. How long are you going to be, Apocalypto? No, Hoary Smokes is not ready. Right, tea's down, people. Tea's down. We got some slackers. Right, you got a minute and a half. Can't quite make that out. Oh my God, you got to see my unkempt hair then. I'm doing this thing where you don't wash your hair. Don't wash your hair. Use conditioner, but not shampoo. But apparently it takes 3 months for your hair to get back to its original condition that shampoo has been stripping it of for like 40 years. 50 years it's been shampoo's been stripping my hair. Olaf, son of Rasmus. Not in 2 years. Good Lord. Lovely to see you. Hello, Melvin. Oh my God. All right, then, right. Pagan's ready. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you, look. Have you got Mandom on? He has. He's got Mandom on his hat. Where the frick did you get that from? Incredible. I'm a well gel. Mandom hat. I'm having a bit of trouble coping with that. I don't know how I feel about it. I do actually. Right, well gel. Right, right. Baggins has got the water ready. Right, you're ready to sip. Well, you shower with water, but you use conditioner once a month, but you don't ever use shampoo. But I'm 2 months into the 3 months that it takes to get your hair back to its natural state. Nicola's ready because shampoo strips all your anyway. My girlfriend's been doing it for years. Her hair is like silk. So they all do it out here. That's why Cambodian hair sells for so much money. You'll sell one girl's long Cambodian hair for about $200. It's just beautiful. It's like a different thing to European hair, just because they haven't been stripping it of its natural oils since they were born. Right, ready? Here we go. Right, I'm going to count down. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, sit. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, sit. Oh. You can have a sneaky second. I am. Sneaky seconds, anyone? Let's go. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 1 in the chat if you shared a sit. 1 in the chat if you shared a sit. I like to know the global reach of sit sharing. Pagan wants to know if it will bring the colour back. No, no, no. Once you've gone white, it's all right. Yeah, it felt good, didn't it? You got it made. So there's like a local hat shop, and they'll put anything on it. And you used your bonds, and you went, yeah, Mandom. I bet loads of people go, what's that? And you go, if you don't know, you don't need to know. Yeah, that's the one, Nicola. Look at that. Look, we've got loads of people joined in. Amazing, amazing. That's what the internet was really invented for. Oh my God. Well, it might be about 8 o'clock where you are. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Nice one, Mad Lizzie. Yeah, what a woman, Eliza. I think I missed a bit out of that story. Did I in that story, did I tell you that she started grinding herself on my back and she said, oh, I wish you felt as good as me? I can't remember if it's in the story. I've been thinking of that ever since. Lovely lady though, really fun, you know, horrible parents and 3 husbands dying, 2 suicides. Yeah, that's not a real name, by the way, because I thought that would be unfair. Oh, it's in there, is it? It's in there. Nice one, nice one. Can you imagine migrained up? Do you want a massage? Oh, how lovely. It's so like, we'll call her Eliza. It's so like her to do that as well. Let's give you a massage. Ah, and me just sitting there going, this wasn't what I was expecting. Thank you very much for reading those things, people. This is also why I'm in a good mood, of course, because I've got nothing to do this weekend, nothing. Well, I could work, but I don't want to. So today, I'm writing a new Substack. So that will hopefully go out within the next few days. It might even go out in the early hours of tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, all day, I'm working on my novel. And my novel's getting so close. It's so... But listen, I want to ask you all a question. If you don't know, first things first, if you don't know about my Substack, this is losing its comedy value, isn't it? There's the link. You can sign up and you get a couple of free stories. Let me ask you a real question. I'd like to know, to people who've read 2 or 3 of, or you've got to have read more than one really of my Substack stories. I think there's about 4 on there at the moment, 4 or 5. One of them's in 2 parts. It doesn't matter. Serious question. Here's what I am somewhat concerned about. Hoary smokes. What's Substack? Well, here's the link. Good call, Honey Monster. It's a writing platform. There's loads of writers on there. You sign up, you put your email in, you go to that link there, which you'll find in the chat there. Put your email in and you'll get stories. Oh, look, someone's just signed up right there. My phone just told me. Yeah, it was a good call, wasn't it, Baggins? Right, let me check my entropys. Oh, lucky I did check my entropys. Right, hang on a minute. As promised, as promiso. And I've got a video lined up for you. It's literally 4 seconds though, but it's I think it will spark some interesting debate. Hang on a minute. Let's get Mouse Cat's one in there as well, because he missed out. Actually, I didn't. They're growing a weed plant next door, right? But it ain't like an auto flower, and it ain't. It's a seed out of a bit of weed they bought. It's about 8 foot tall, and they've got at least 2 more months growing, and they're bending the branches down to stop it from getting taller. But when you bend the branches of a weed plant down, all the offshoots grow up, so you just make it denser. So you actually make it a bigger plant when you bend it down. They don't know what they're doing. It's hilarious. I hope for their sakes that it's not a male. They're going to be absolutely gut. Right. Hello, Don Larchfield. Well, you've only got to ask the question. Right, nice one, Studley Manall. There's a few stories already up there. Right, first things first. We have had a few entropys come through. And as promised, it's only fair that they get screen time. Screen time. What? Ra of Sunshine has dropped to 10-bit. Ra of Sunshine has dropped to 10-bit. Campbell. Appalachia. Campbell. He's going to treat me to an Appalachian clog dancing lesson when I get out to the States. He says, Saturday morning dollar scoring. Yeah, I like it. Nice one for the fiver. Mouse Cat, morning, going to have a tea with you. Well, we done that. We done it. There you go. So thank you for those entropys. I think it's only fair that they get on the screen as well. I think that's why people tend to go for the super chats, because you get a bit of glory. A bit of glory is all right, isn't it? Nice one, Meganesia. So I've got a question for you. So let me get through all these other things I've backed up. Planet X Hunter. Thank you very much. That's what? Start again. Thank you very much, mate. Morning, Mr. Dangerfield. My wife and I are having a morning cuppa watching your stream. Can you give her a shout out? Her name is Debbie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Debbie. 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 I don't know how to go with it now. Debbie, 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 Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Your other half has handed over real cashish to acknowledge you in the glory of the internet. What a lovely man. No one else has done that. No one else of the people watching that has asked for a shout out for their lover. What does that tell you, eh? The man loves you. So you will wear that PVC catsuit he bought you. Nice one for the donation, and I wish you both a lovely weekend, including you, Debbie, of course. Hello, Gaffney. Nice to see you, mate. LC350's gutted. Oh, and wasn't that nice? I'm really into love at the moment. I've never loved anyone like I've loved my missus at the moment, and it's really caught me out. You know, you think you know about life, and things can change. Things can always change. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I can't remember whether that's Nora or a different Nora. Is that Nora? Is that military Nora? I don't know what's happening. Stephen Campbell says, "What is love anyway?" You'll get there, Stephen, one day, mate. I've just got, well, you know, sometimes it ain't right. Sometimes it's awful. Like most things, you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Yes. So Nora is actually out. Deployment. She's deployed in the military. I'm so jealous. Totally wish I'd joined the special forces. Good luck, Nora. I hope it's going well. Just keep watching your Jocko Willink podcast and you'll be all right. Yeah, no, Chrissy, if it ain't working, you've got to get out. You've got to. The amount of people who've stayed in dysfunctional relationships for like 10, 20, 30 years, really. Some people stayed in dysfunctional relationships their whole lives. It's a hard thing to do. I get that. Hello, Packer. Good to see you, son. It's hard to say, to be honest, because they keep changing their minds, but you can get whipped some places. There's been a few AK-47s fired off in anger. But my life's barely affected. I just sit here working or going to the supermarket. My missus is in the province because her mum's injured. Her grandma's about 107. Her mum's broken her wrist, won't go to the hospital. Got this big lump here, really, it sticks out about, it's like that, no joke. Won't go to the doctor. So my girlfriend's gone back there because all the other sisters have got kids. They can't do it, so she's there. So I'm sort of freewheeling at the moment. So my life, it hasn't really affected it. I think they've given up on it. I think they've just thought, fuck it. Let's just, some people are going to die because that's what happens in life. Some people won't. Hello, Barney Rubble. Nice to see you. Baz Klutvrjic came here on the recommendation of a friend. Are they still a friend? Chrissy says, I'm better. Yeah. There's nothing. Oh, it's horrible. I said to my missus, like in the first week when we were together, I said, listen, don't lie to me and don't get jealous if I dare talk to a lady. I said, I can't stand it. All I want from you is I want you to love me, not lie to me, trust me. That's all I've ever asked from her. But jealousy, it's awful, isn't it? You see an old friend who's a lady, or in your case, a geezer or whatever, and then they're like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Where were you, so-and-so? Where are you going? It's like, yeah, see you later, Dad. Or in my case, it would have been, yeah, see you later, Mum. Sean has dropped 100 ZAR. Hello, Chris. Can you give my daughter Eva a shout out? She's writing exams and needs cheering. All right. Eva! Eva! Are you up there? Eva, my love, I'm going to say something to you now that I don't know if you're, I don't know if old Meganesia is going to appreciate this, but don't get too stressed about it. They don't have too much effect on your life. But the reason I say that is so that you can just relax. Because if you can relax, you can take in information better, and then you can put out information better. I'm not saying you're stressed, but stress damages things. Stress gets into things like a virus. So just relax, just chill. Eva, is that you? Eva! There you go. I hope that was all right. Let me just check my entropy. We're all good. We're all good. Thank you, Meganesia, though. That 10 bits appreciated all day long. Well, I did, Devin, and then I realised, well, you can do the occasional one, and it's no dramas. I just ended up, you know, it was almost pathological that I ended up doing 2 a day. You know, my tendency to addiction kind of reared its ugly head, and it was making me sick. It was making me ill, and it was dominating my life. And I just thought, I need to get out of this. And then once I'd got out of it, I thought, well, maybe just don't do so many. Maybe don't do one if you don't want to. And so, you know, I'll do one. Maybe it'll be one a month. Maybe it'll be less than that. Maybe it'll be more than that. It doesn't really matter. Hello, Linda. How are you, my darling? Look at that lovely dog. Oh, they're signing up to Substack like an absolute beauty. Right, now I had that question. Oh, I'll have you know she's military. I've got to take this lid off. Are you meant to take the lids off these things? This is that poisonous one, by the way. When I bought it, for those of you that don't know, it had a sticker on it saying, this will kill pregnant women or something. What? Okay. I don't think I'm either of those, but why them and not me? Right. So, what was I going to say? Right. So listen. So a lot of you have read the Substacks. I really appreciate the comments and the likes, because that then puts me, that makes the people who own Substack, the overlords, that makes them aware of my Substack, because it's getting a lot of engagement, and so they might interview me or something, and then they put the interview on the front page, and then your subs go and that would be really helpful, because then when I start putting my books on Amazon, I've got 2,000-3,000 subscribers who want to buy books on Amazon. That would be lovely. So I really appreciate the effort people have been making. I did have to ban someone. This geezer, you know, there's this bloke who I've sort of thought I could get on with, and then he just he's just so arrogant and vile, and I just don't want toxic people like that in my life. And then he wrote some really not critical, just nasty reviews. And he emailed me in his real name, and then he emailed me in his fake name. He might have been drunk, didn't realise he emailed me in his real name. But no, my first banning. I don't want people, if you don't like one of my stories, that's fine. I don't expect everyone to like them. But the geezer left about 10 comments. One of them was, for fuck's sake. And it's like, yeah, see ya. Right, listen. So this is the question I want to ask you. Yeah, that's exactly right, Alan. That's a great point. We're talking about love, I'm assuming. When it's good, it's good, and when it's bad, it's the end of the world. Yeah. But we need it. We need intimacy in our lives. We really do. It took me 45 years to work that out. You know, I'd be going to see whores and taking them out for dinner and just going for walks in Regent's Park. And I thought, hang on, what? Yeah, so I was in the special forces after all. Nice one, Albert. That's it. Well done. I would have taken smack and shagging, which is a weird concept because a lot of people say that heroin is rather sexless, and it is with your girlfriend. But what you end up doing is ramping up the intensity, because what addicts do, anyone who's addicted to anything, they're desperate for intimacy because they're scared of it, because they were abused or neglected, or there could be many reasons, but those are my experience are the top two. What they do, they search, they look for intensity in their lives, because intensity is kind of like shortcut intimacy. If you can create drama and if you can create intensity, you know, those mad birds or those mad blokes who fucking, you know, whip you all over the place and do all mad stuff with you, and it's really intense. That will sort of, you know, it's like a band-aid over the cut of the lack of intensity, a lack of intimacy in your life. But it you know, like all shortcuts, it's second rate. It's not the stuff you need. There's a donation come through. Where the frick is it? And Packer dropped a 2-bit. Hello, Packers 2-bit. We have subbed to your stack. I like it. Read the stories though, but you don't have to. I'll take your stack. Mark says yeah, I took a few oars to the pictures. Yeah. Done all sorts of things with him, didn't I? Do you remember those few years? I was seeing 3 or 4 a day. But I did have a couple of love affairs. And my novel is, you'll see, it's one of the woman who's in that novel is one of the romances of my life. You know, what a woman, what a lady. Nice to see you, Mark. I hope your headaches sorted itself out. I didn't go into any details because I don't talk about work because it involves other people's lives, but I explained to people that we had a few dramas this week. And my headaches are all stress related, to be honest with you, and I'm imagining that yours is probably, if not cleared up, on the clear up. Hello, Zabo. Right, I wanted to ask you a question, but the Wavesmith dropped a 5-bit. Oh, someone wrote me a message. Loving the videos. Did you? I get this question so much, and yeah. Did you hang out with Sebastian Orsley? Yes. not hang out with. He fucked my girlfriend. But I had a few drinks with him at the Colony Club, a few pipes in the toilets. I quite liked him, but I had this girl and she was in love with me and I wasn't in love with her. I'll tell you the story. So I knew him because we both lived in Soho and we both drunk at the Colony Club and we weren't mates or anything, but you know, you say hello to people you see regularly. And this girl had been following me around, head over heels in love with me for a couple of years. And one day I said to her, listen, here's the problem. You love me and I don't love you. And that's going to cause you problems. I'll take this because I get sex, I get attention. You know, it's nice. I get the fun because you are a nice girl and you're good fun. But there's no long term, there's nothing long term in this for me. So she thought, oh, all right, I'll test that out. So she puts a letter through Seb's door, because everyone knew where he lived, because on his door it said there are no prostitutes operating from this address. And he had that on his door because there were prostitutes operating from that address. But the clip joint, the clippers, the street clippers would use that door to clip people. They'd take their punters there and they go, right, give me the money, because we've got a room full of, we've got Asian women, we've got women from all around the world in there. Give me the £300 deposit. I'll go and get the key. And these men, these half-pissed city boys, thinking with their penis, would give the clip artist 300 quid. And she'd go, right, I'll just go and get the key. And she'd fuck off home. And this drunk bloke would stand there for hours going, I thought I had a room full of women from all around the world. And then, of course, they'd end up knocking on the door, and poor old Sebastian would have to come down and go, there's no whores here. Well, there's one, but she's with me. Bye. So anyway, this girl who'd been following me around, she put a letter through his letterbox saying, I'm a young 22-year-old who wants to have sex with you. So, of course, hello? Is that the girl that put the... So he met up with her. And I was walking down Old Compton Street, and I didn't know anything about all this. And I was walking down Old Compton Street, and I saw her sitting next to him, having a cup of tea at my cafe, the cafe I used to go to. And it was like something, like a wrecking ball hit me in the chest. Because it turned out I did actually have feelings for her. I was just scared of committing. And so I called her on it, and then she said, well, you know, you said you didn't love me, I can do whatever I want. And I was like, yeah, all right. And then me and her went to the cinema, and my balls were itching. And I said to her, did you fuck Sebastian? I have got a touch of something down here. And she went, yeah. And I went, what? You did? And I just went home and said, you can fuck off. And after about an hour, I said, no, don't fuck off, stay with me. And then Sebastian died. I killed him. I didn't. That was a joke. A loss to Soho, though. Very funny bloke, very interesting man. You know, what a shame. But you can't be smoking crack at his age. You can't. It's just too much stress on your heart. And he had too much money. And if you got that kind of money and that amount of crack, what's going to happen is you're going to die. Bless him. Have you read his book, Wade Smith, Dandy in the Underworld? It's pretty shit, but it's an entertaining read. Thanks for the 5-bit. What was I going to say? Did I thank you, Wade Smith, for that donation? I think I just did, didn't I? Oh, yeah, right. This is what I need to know. Serious question to anyone who's read a couple of my... yeah, it's peculiar, isn't it? I don't know where I don't know how they end up here and go, what is this filth? Just not what you're into. Now, Wreck-It is 47 and has been single and celibate for 20 years. What, through choice? If it's through choice and choice that isn't fear-based, well, that's fine. But I tend to yeah. Who kept hold of their Who kept hold of their GameStop shares? Who kept hold of their GameStop shares? That's gone over my head, Jimmy. I'll have a think about it, but it's gone over my head. Right, listen, this is the question that I've got. I can answer that easy. Well, Soho's a different place now anyway, but Camden is riddled with wankers. Soho's a lovely place. It's a village. You know, when you live there, you see a very different side of Soho. You know, there's two parallel Sohos there. You know, I'd wake up, I'd have a shower sometimes, put a nice whistle on, walk down my stairs, say hello to the chefs in the kitchen below, out in the street. I knew everyone I'd see on my walk to Bar Italia. Get to Bar Italia, knew everyone there, sit down there. People would come along. Hello, Chris, have a cup of tea with them. Lovely. Lovely. I've been really missing Soho lately. Oh, that's a bit strong. I mean, come on, man. Do you know them all? Hang on a minute. You aren't joking. I wrote to you, Dawn Browning, and I never got anything back. And I thought you were part of the firm that have turned against me. Or are you only here to see the scrubs and ignore me? This is interesting. It's lovely to see you, but here's the question I had for you. Here's the real question I've got for all of you. Well, not all of you, quite the opposite actually. For some of you, for people who Mad Lizzie says you lived by the old Vic. I saw you on the telly. Yeah, it was Helen Mirren, wasn't it? Yeah, I lived. That's on Rupert Street. I had a place on Rupert Street, and then I moved to Lexington Street, which is oh, shall I bother showing you this thing? No, I already put it on my Telegram, so people have seen it. But yeah, I did live up by the old Vic. Telling me, Gaffney. You're telling me. Oh my days, is that the time out there? What now? Oh, apologies. Hello, John. Right, let me finally get this question out because it's well, I appreciate the Kiwis and my Antipodean friends for getting here at such a awful time. No, if I read you some of the emails I got, I think you'd change your mind. Right, listen. People who've read at least 2 of my Substacks, right? At least 2. Here's the question that I've got. You know that my writing style is largely plotless. There's no hero's journey. There's no 12-stage, you know, there isn't there it you know how I write. Now for a short story, you can do that. You can get away with that. Are you going to be able to do that for 120,000 words? Dawn Browning, are we talking or not? Let me know. if you don't respond, that's fine. You're allowed to come here and hang out with your other friends. But it'd be nice to know. Look at Alan's up. Alan's up at 5 o'clock. Good Lord. I go to bed about 6 a.m. though. I'm up writing, so you know. So these early ones aren't good for the Aussies. No, hang on, no, Chris. Now is good, but the last few. So the later in the days, the worse for the Aussies. All right, I get you. I get you. All right, listen. So the people who've read a couple of Substacks. All right, Dawn. All right, that's fair dues. Fair dues. Fair dues. Communication is good. It's lovely to see you, darling. It is. I don't do plots. I don't do story arcs. Do you think you'll be able to get? Will you be able to read a novel, a book, you know, 120,000 words? That's that like that. Or are you going to be thinking, come on, hang on, when's there going to be a story? Because there ain't one. There's a sort of a what would you call it? Like there's footprints of a story, you know, there is things happen. Anyone going to answer me? I emailed him. I give him a heads up like he asked me to, but maybe where he is. Hoary Smokes has answered. Yeah, I actually thought that was going to help me, and then it was that. Okay. King Corona likes them. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, Ludwig, the novel is it's short form, loads of short forms stuck in the same book, basically. Imagine 50 short forms that just happen to have the same characters in them. What's Alan finding in the block capitals funny from Mr. Campbell? What's man in a car said that's getting people laughing? I get it. Jonathan, same. Hello, mate. Should we share a sip? Or have you lot all finished yours? We're going to share a sip. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, sip. You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1, sip. Oh, it's so good. So European. Just give me that tea. Can you dig it? We could rule this city. Great movie, The Warriors, man. What a movie. Oh, hello, love. I've been getting your other half to pass messages to you. I don't know if you've been getting them. I told you the snake come back, did I? I did, didn't I? Yeah, went back. What? Who took it? There is a through line. There is. Yeah, it was him. It was the warrior. It was the warrior. Studley Man also said this. Personally, it's not the kind of thing I read. Don't know if I want to read the rest of this. Used to read sci-fi and fantasy. Yeah, it's the other end of the spectrum, isn't it? My writing is the grease that you get stuck under your fingernails when you scratch the underbelly of society. Sci-fi and fantasy is not. Got loads of non-fiction on my list to read, and there's manga, but I don't have enough time to read the stuff I want to even. So that's you telling me you're not reading my stuff. Well, this is fair enough, you bastard. Marmosets steal snakes. Yeah, but do they bring them back? Mrs. Me in it. Hello, love. I heard your voice from my slumber from downstairs. Hubby has been passing on messages. Good. So I woke you up, is what you're saying. Ruined your Saturday morning laying. There is a moral. There is something to learn, but I'm not going to tell you it. I want you to, because it'll be, that's up to you. I just give you words. The meaning's up to you. You know, I'm not a writer who deals in what it means to you. I'm a writer who deals in words, not meanings. That's your job. Good. But do you reckon you could deal with 120,000 words written like that? Illuminatus is here. Yeah, he heard someone talking about writing fantasy novels. And he went, oh, did someone call me? Did someone call me? Oh, I've got a beret on. Grego, that's so cheeky. So cheeky. It's about 2 weeks away, seriously. But that's why I'm grifting streams. I need 400 quid to get the cover made. I'm going to use 99 Designs or something. It's a company called 99 Designs. I've decided to use them. I certainly did. I certainly did. I certainly did. I appreciate your comment. Come on, man. I'm only throwing bollocks at you. Kieran thought his own comment was hilarious. Look at that, look. He absolutely cracked up at it. Hello, Pedro 58er. Everyone's saying hello to Illuminati, and I can't. Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. How are you? You been marketing those novels at all? No, it is. It is. It really is. I'm now about halfway through the final write through. Once that's finished, it goes to me editor. Me editor then takes a sickle to it, and once he's finished, that goes on Amazon. That's the truth. This is the final write through by me. You're always in trouble when you do anything. Well, maybe if I change the content format and everything, you'd like it. No marketing yet, 2 bust. Well, you wouldn't want 1 bust, would you? You need to, you need a bit of symmetry with the old titties. Oh, busy, sorry. But come on, man, you write great fantasy. I think you're a great fantasy writer. I read a load of your stuff. What a terrible shame that you're not pulling your finger out with the marketing. And you know that. And I know that I'm scared of finishing my novel because then it goes out there. And you know about writing, you know what's going on. Will it be ready for Christmas? This juicy dangle was dangled juicily for 5 years. My editor gave it back to me, said rewrite the first 50 pages. And I got back to him and said, what, you mean the first 50 pages needs tidying up a bit? He said, no, it needs rewriting. Get rid of the first 50 pages. But because I write chronologically, I start at the front and I write to the end. So the first 50 pages was written 5 years ago, and it's just not up to the quality of the end. It's a different writer. And once he pointed that out, I was cringing my bollocks loose. More swearing, apologies. So yeah, I had to rewrite the first 50 pages. Good work, good work. Keep it going. You know, these things happen. You know, it might happen. At least you've done it. Good. Good. So Pagan here, right? Check out Pagan here, Old Father Christmas, right? I've gone into the Scrubs lifeboat. Is that what it's called? The Scrubs Telegram stream. I do go in there and read it all. I don't say a lot, but I do read it all. Not all of it, but you know, anything when I get mentioned. And I was in there, and this voice went, "Christ, no shit. There's no one in here." It was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and this voice went, "Christ." And I shit myself. I was like, what? I've gone out into the bedroom. I've gone into the toilets, make sure no one's in here. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then about 4 minutes later, someone went, you're in the voice chat. And then other people started saying things. I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. Get your book out and I'll buy 5 hardback copies from a bar. I know, the old bar. It won't be hardback, paperback, but there might be if it sells well. If it does, which is, you know, I'm going for the get loads of content out, and they all sell a few, you know. But if you want to get 5 paperbacks in there, you're welcome. Down at the Mandon Bar, oh, amazing. Mousecat's got a bar at the bottom of his garden with a with a neon Mandom bar sign. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely terrified. I mean, maybe you said Chris, or maybe you said Christopher, but it cut out and I just got Christ. But it was fucking scary, really. There certainly was, and a High Court judge said that bollocks was not obscene. See you later, LC350. See you later, Olaf. Oh, that's what you were saying. It doesn't work like that, Dax. With Amazon desktop publishing, you submit your book, your formatted text and your cover and all that, and in 48 hours it's ready to go, and they print on demand. So if you order it, they print that novel up and send it to you in about 2 days, or you can get it for your Kindle or whatever, so you can get it digitally or paperback. It's brilliant. It's never been a better time to be a writer. And then I get 70% of the cover. In traditional publishing, I think you get 7.5%. Amazing. What? How much? So if it's a tenner and you go traditional, you get 50p. 50 pence for a book. Whereas through Kindle desktop publishing, if it's a tenner, you get 7 quid. Yeah. Traditional publishing's on its way out. I don't think it'll exist in 5 years. Good. See you later. You've been ripping writers off for centuries. Illuminatus. Grego accidentally done himself up. He wants back in. I don't know how. Don't know how that works. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. And they expect you to do all your own marketing. If you, I said this the other day, but it bears repeating. If you're a new writer and your agent says, "I like this," we'll get this published. You go to the publishers, they'll say, "How many Twitter followers you got? How many Facebook followers have you got? What's your Instagram like?" And then they're going to expect you to market it. Get out there and get on loads of podcasts. Get out there and get on loads of YouTube channels. Get interviewed. Go and do all that. You do it, because we ain't. They're not gonna put any money into a new book, an unknown writer. They're not gonna, not even like $1,000, because how are they gonna make that back? Unless they think it's like, you know, absolute gold, which is so rare. No one's going to publish my stuff now. No one's going to publish a white bloke who doesn't even write stories. Well, who does, but no main story. There's no meta narrative in my novel. Look at that. Grego says, my friend's publisher don't even tell him how many they sold. Yeah, fuck them off. Amazon desktop publishing is brilliant. There you go. Nah, man, if you expect me to market my own book, I'll reap the rewards of that hard work if you want. Well, it's all part of the marketing. Sorry, Jack. I am sorry. I just get ahead of myself. I didn't know my editor was gonna rip it to pieces, did I? I was going through it the other day, and I got to one bit. What happens is, right, so you get your manuscript back, and the manuscript's in this column, and there's a column here with your editor's comments. And when you hang your mouse over the editor's comment, it highlights the bit he's talking about. And I got to a bit the other night, and it was he just said yuck. Yuck. I had to ring him up. Oh, you're brutal, you are. But listen to this. Will Self got me that editor, and we've become really good friends. I think he's one of the most amazing people I've ever met, this editor. It's just something about him. And that is wonderful, to have an editor that you actually get on with and who you respect. You know, he's a successful published author himself. And I said to him, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for me?" And this is what he said. He said, "I will make your manuscript the best it can possibly be." And that is absolutely on the nose, because, you know, it could be shit, but he'll make it the best shit it could be. And you can't ask for much more from an editor. If he had said something like, you know, he could have said so many other things that would have made me very skeptical of his part in my novel. But he just said, I'll make your manuscript the best it can be. And that seems to be a realistic offer. Unfortunately not, because welcome to Cambodia. I think that's a monsoon. It's coming in from Kampong Cham. We're all right. Good for her. I mean, I'm on my second. It's only taken 30 years to write two. But I have got 2 books of shorts as well ready. And I have got the Crack Diaries trilogy almost ready. It's not semi-autobiographical. It's a story about me. I went to Thailand to get off the skag, which was a terrible idea. And it's damn unpleasant. How the hell do you know about that? Where have you got that from, King Corona? Or is that just a bit of luck? That's actually brilliant. That's a Mobius strip of a comment, that is. Well, I'm not. I am now on high-speed internet, and for Cambodia, it's pretty good. It's got an upload of about 80. When I do the old speed test, it goes. Is an editor expensive? It depends who the editor is. This geezer's been pretty good, but I am struggling a little bit at the moment because when I was doing YouTube twice a day, I was doing all right, so I had money to pay him. That's all right though. That's all right. I've got money from my job, but we'll get it out. He's a lovely bloke though, this geezer. I can't tell you his name. Come on. I'll tell you what, I have a faster internet here than I had in Soho, because in Soho they can't dig up all the roads. So they can't do. There's no fibre broadband in Soho. You start digging up a road in Soho, London will come to a standstill. Mad Lizzie has dropped a 10-bit. Here's a cockle. Thank you, Lizzie. There you go. See, that will go into the cover. The cover's going to cost me about 400 quid. That's the girlfriend. Let's say hello to the missus. The old face recognition ain't enjoying my glasses. Hello, chicken. I'm making a video. Do you want to say hello? Darling, I'll call you in a bit when I'm finished. You love me? Are you drunk? No. Do I love you? Pelna. Pelna. Say it. You love me long time. No, hang on, say that bit. Oh, Mr. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you. Bye. So I made the mistake of showing her that bit. Mad Lizzie, did I thank you properly? Jokes aside, that's much appreciated. Let me check my entropy, see if I've missed any in there. No, done Ra, done Stephen, done Mouse Cat. We're good. I showed her the clip from Full Metal Jacket. So all day long now, when she's here, she walks down the road, walks down here with her hands in her hair going, dang, 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 dang. And then she comes up to me, she goes, "Me so horny, me love you long time." And I'm thinking, I'm not sure how funny this is. I'm not sure if I like this. Good work, mate. It's hard work. It's hard work, you know. Writing a book is hard work. And the hardest, I think the hardest thing about writing a novel is maintaining faith that it's worth doing. because sometimes I'll read through a bit or do a bit of writing, and I'll go to bed thinking that's fucking brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. And I'll just be, you know, grinning like a Cheshire cat. But sometimes I'll sit down to do some work on it, and I'll be reading through it, and I'll be thinking, this is shit. This is 5 years wasted. No one's going to want to read this. And that's the art. I think that's the hardest bit. Illuminatus, what do you make? What do you agree with that? Do you see some reality in that? You know, it's having that faith that you're going to put that out there. You're going to say to people, oi, I want some money for this, and I think it's worth it. And they might read it and think it ain't. It's you know, it's tricky. See you later, Jess. There you go. Where is it? Yeah, it can, you know, and I think we project our moods onto it. So if you've had a shitty week and you're kind of feeling a bit down, you can kind of project that onto the work. But it's maintaining that faith that it's worth sticking with is very difficult. Take care, Jess. Have a nice day, love. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I've got a load of shorts. I was thinking for my Substack, I thought, I know, I'll dig out some of those shorts from when I was in my 30s. There used to be this writing platform, I can't remember what it's called, but they cherry picked some. And I put 23 stories on there and had 22 cherry picks. So they rated everything I wrote except for one. And I thought, I'll dig. I can't remember what it was called, that platform. And this is going back to about the year 2000, 20 years ago. And I dug them out. Yeah. Yeah. I thought this would be lovely. I'll just keep putting these on my Substack. And I was looking at them and I just thought, no, these are going in the bin. Look at that, lovely, Alan. Just a lovely, nice, encouraging comment. That's much appreciated. I can't wait to see what you all think about it. You know, you're not all going to like it. Of course you're not. That would be insane. I don't think I'd like a book that everyone liked. That would be weird. That would be that little wizard child. You know, I'm not writing for the lowest common denominator. Mousecat just emailed you, sent a couple of pics of the bar to date. Not yet completed, but you can show them. Yeah, that might not be as easy as you think, because let me see if I can do it. Oh, there you go. Oh my God. There's me thinking it was going to be like the sort of thing I'd make. And it's actually a boozer. You've got a boozer in your garden. Right, let's have a look. We can share these. Nice one. Oh, nearly called you by your real full name then. If you like it, you know you've done something wrong. No, yeah, there you go. If you like it, I've done something wrong. Yeah, you're gonna absolutely hate it. You won't get through the first page. You won't get through my celebrity introduction. Imagine, I'll tell you what, Illuminatus. When I'm feeling confident, it's a cross between Welbeck and Foster Wallace. With a bit of Bukowski chucked in. I mean, you know, does that sound up your Strasser? I am not going to release a brow version. Actually, I'll look into that. I'll see if there's actually, I might. Why wouldn't I? I imagine there's plenty of blind people that I bet they get some real crap books because it's only social justice workers. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. That's interesting. But fucking hell, they're going to have dirty fingers when they've finished reading that. Right, let's have a look at Mouse Cat's bar at the end of his garden. Look at this. Right, hang on. Let me get it right. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Ah, why so small? Here, look at that. Look at the bar on that. I'll try and... I'm not very good at this. But if you can see, we'll get a close-up of it in a minute. But that, can you see where my cursor is? That, I think that says Land of Mandom. It's a neon Mandom sign. Look at all this. Look at all this. I bet you've had some good times up there, haven't you? Let's have a look at the other one. Yeah, there you go. You've got the Mandom thing close up there. Oh, what am I doing? There you go. Look at that. Land of Mandom Shed Pub. You got a couple of jars of beer, and it says there, it says all the world loves a lover. All above the booze. Fair play. Look, you've even got the gold and brown flock wallpaper. It's actually brilliant, man. Actually brilliant. Well done. Well, it probably will be at night. I mean, it would be a bit... We wouldn't be able to see it if it was dark. Thralley's on the firm. What do you want me to shill this time? How are you, Chris? Alan likes it. Look, he's going to jump on a plane. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Oi, Thralley, what was the full name, if you're still here? I know you're a fleeting visitor. What was the full name of that bloke you had on? Ex-Special Forces, first name Mike. You had him on last week. Oi, oi, I tell you what, you're in a company of warriors here. What was his name? Mike was his first name. He was on your show. I think he's ex-Special Forces. Absolutely incredible. He was brilliant. There was this other geezer on there who kept interrupting him, which was a bit of a pain in the ass. Mike McCarthy, people, Scrubs, one and all, listen. Go to Frawley's channel, not now, and find the one where he's got Mike McCarthy. Fantastic. Great stream. I was very impressed. And when you've got people like that who've been through that, you know, they are real warriors. These people are soldiers. You know, and he's so based. That Mike McCarthy was based as base. Meganesia Shan says, where I live, there is an entire mountain used as a cellar. Good Lord. Well, apparently, old Mike McCarthy's turned up thrice. Nice to see you, Mr. Hatch. Yeah, I ain't got a lot left in me. I've got to go to the supermarket. I've got to have a papaya for my breakfast. And then I'm gonna I might shoot up. I might shoot up. I might shoot up the old super duper. I might leave it till the early hours. See, if I get the supermarket out of the way now, then I can write all day and all night. But if I go now, it looks like the monsoon's on its way, and I might end up soaked to the bone. Then I'll get sick, and then I'll be bedded up all weekend, and I won't get this work done. So I think I will save the supermarket for about 3 a.m. when there's no one else about, and it's in there, chuck the food in the basket and out in like 5 minutes. No, hello, Jimmy from Philly Wiped. Hey, in up for work. I don't know what that means. is that cryptic? Not lovely to see you, mate, but I can't make head nor tail of what you're saying. Appreciate the Lady Godiva, though. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. But I haven't got a lot to eat here. I've got a papaya, and that's about it. So I've got to get some food in for the weekend. But I'm thinking, do I go now and then I can just relax and work all weekend? Or do I go in the middle of the night? I think I'm going to go in the middle of the night. It's flown by, isn't it, Baggins? I just thought that. Thank you, Jimmy, for that. I'm not sure if I thanked you properly. You can get that anywhere here. Anywhere. You go up to a tuk-tuk driver, they'll just sell it to you in the tuk-tuk. It's crazy. None of that rotten old brown muck. There you go. I'm up for work. Oh, you've just got up because you got to go to work. There you go. We got there. Alan's chuffed to pieces. I might drop one in tomorrow. If I'm in a good mood, if I get a lot of work done tonight, I might do a Sunday morning one. That I might do that. If I don't get any work done tonight, or it's no good, I'll be pissed, and I'll be like, no, I'm not in the mood for a stream. Shut up. But I hope they can't speak English. Telling the neighbours to shut up's a bit much, innit? I've been talking for an hour and a half, shouting. It was actually the neighbour's daughter. Meganesia Shan has dropped another 100 ZAR. Eva had a real good giggle. Thank you and have a good weekend all. Oh, good. I'm glad she did. Well, if she's grafting, she deserved it. Thank you for the 100 ZAR. It was the neighbour's daughter. It was the neighbour's daughter. Oh, Richard's on the firm. I'm in Blackburn. English Open today and tomorrow. What, foot golf? It's the English Open foot golf, is it? I thought that video was fantastic, Richard. I have to say, really enjoyed it. There you go, exactly that, Alan, the old Sunday prescription. Mouse Cat's doing all his graft in the morning. Yeah, and then tomorrow it'll be, I think I'll do it Monday morning. Thank you very much, Bunnings Snag. Well, it's going to be, I'll be working, I'm going to be writing, but let's just hope it goes well. Nah, don't do porn. Took porn out of my life, and my sex life has never been better. I won't go into the details for obvious reasons. I know we're not talking, Dawn, but did you see the foot golf video with Richard? Absolutely fantastic. Paul Bond will pay $5. What, for some number 4? You've got to get over it first. I don't want to be around it, to be honest with you. Hello, mate. How much do you want for your daughter? The neighbour's daughter. There's an house there where there's about 50 of them living there. It's a tiny little place. They're lovely people, though. Says who? Have I answered your email yet? I've got a horrible feeling I haven't. Hello, Rags. Rags is sharing his sexual fantasies with us. That'll be me in a crotchless Spider-Man outfit. Oh, that's. Isn't it weird? You could have said some really nasty, grotty stuff, but you kept it above board, and in a way, it's vulgar as hell. Crotchless Spider-Man outfit. Rags, you should know by now, but that's what I dressed the girlfriend up in. I dress up as the Green Lantern with my nipples cut out. Oh, that was a long day at work. What happened? Oh, good stuff. Firing off his sticky. Oh, we've had it in Cambodia, Baggins and Charlie Sparkles. I met a scrub here. Went out, had a cup of tea with him. I think he had a beer actually. I was on the old tea, and he's still here. That was about a year ago. He lives down in Kep. He hasn't left. Hey, Thomas, the Mandom dealer. Might have to tap you up soon. I've been getting through the stuff. My girlfriend prefers it to me magic potion. I hope you're all right, Thomas. Good to see you. Sorry, Grego. Yeah, but you know that's what makes it sexy. Can you just picture that? Just think that like a Venn diagram of what have I confused? Marvel and DC, or I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm an adult. I don't read comics. No, Mr. African, it's certainly on its way though. It isn't. It isn't a tropical blue sky. It's on its way. You'll know when it starts raining because I'll have to run around and shut all the windows. Hello, Charlie. you're 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 on a tightrope there. You're that banhammer. No one. This is the Dom. John's ironing his shell suit. Well, it's a suit, so you know we're getting there. William is correcting me. I'll take it, William. No, me neither, Stephen. I used to love them. Used to love them, but you know, then I got the job and things. Plastic African wants to see us. The thing is, I can't hear myself, so I start shouting, but you lot don't need me to shout, and it all goes wrong. Albert's got to go. Yeah, lovely to see you, and fair play on the old Tipfer. Looking good, mate. Take care. Yeah, I'll do another one soon. I might drop one in tomorrow, like I said. If the writing goes well tonight, and I'm all happy with myself, and I've got a spring in my step, I'll do one tomorrow. If it don't go well and I'm suicidal, there'll be no point. Have a nice day, Albert. Take care. Nah, that stays private. Lomax, hello, mate. Yeah, I've been having a little look on Odyssey. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos anymore, to be honest with you. Jez, hello, Jez. If you want to laugh, check out the latest Academic Agent video. Unwashed is on it, and he proves that he's a complete loser. I, I, you know, it's a strange old story, unwanted in it. I don't know if I'll do that. I like Academic Agent though. I think he's good. I'm thinking of doing one of his courses. Hello, Ted. No, you're all right, mate. I ain't going anywhere yet. I ain't going anywhere yet. Oh, I might do another 25 minutes, round it up to a nice 2 hours. I do need some food though, but I think I can get through. I'm not going to sit here eating a papaya. That would be. But I've done the old cup of tea on an empty stomach, and now my stomach's sort of going. Like it tends to. Oh, that didn't go too well. I'm sure you're meant to take this lid off. There's no second hold. Steady. What are we doing here? No. Can you imagine? I might do it for charity or something one day. Get my book published, charity. Charity begins at home, you know. Mark asked about the scars. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that means. Marky Mark, what are you talking about? I asked about your headache and I never got anything back. Got a bit of tea on the bins. You want a 10 bag now? Good Lord. We'll put it in, chuck it in the entropy, and I'll see if I can get some sent out. It might not arrive. It might not even get bought, but you know, you take your chances. Yeah, I think so, Baggins. Why not? Everyone ready? Get your cup of tea ready. It's a global sip of tea. I'm going to count down from 3, so it's going to go 3, 2, 1, sip. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, sip. Mine was more of a gulp than a sip. One in the chat if you joined in with the global sip stroke gulp. Ah, Charlie, sorry, mate. Oh, it's not plastic, it's lead. It's got lead in it, apparently, or something. I am slowly poisoning myself, but you know, I revert to type, don't I? Managed a decent night's sleep. There you go. Well, it would probably don't. How many cups of tea you had today already? 10. That won't be helping you. How many glasses of water have you had today? Nil. That's all right. That's all right. We can accept the odd coffee. There you go. Plenty of people. Plenty of people joined in. JB Scars. What the hell is going on with Mark today? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking to me, Mark? Manny Moo had a sip. White Swan was there. Baz had a sip. Grim, hello, Grim. Good Lord, I didn't even see you in here. Hello, Sark. That's all right. You can do coffee. Gaffney and Dilbert did. Good work, lads. going on here? Bunning Snag did. Mark W did. Jimmy did. Hans went for an apple juice. Good lad. Hello, Sally. Yeah, Mr. B Scars. I haven't got a Danny LaRue what you're talking about. Does anyone know what Mark's talking about? Hello, Bobo's gonna get you. Hang on, what's going on here? Been sitting in hospital past 3 days with a bleed in my stomach. Bored out of my mind, and I get blessed with a Dangerfield stream. Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm a little bit more concerned about the first bit of that comment. You got a bleed in your stomach. I hope you're all right, son. Good Lord. I hope that's on the mend. Well, I'm going to do about another 20 minutes, I think. That'll be a nice 2 hours. Ah, there you go. Right, okay. Are you asking me if did you ask him? Is that what you're saying, or did I ask him? I haven't spoken to him. Actually, I might have spoken to him on Facebook. Did you ask him, or did I ask him? Oh, this week at work, listen to this. Oh my God. Is it something you can share here? Keep it somewhat encrypted, but I'm gagging to know. Oh, check it out, people. This week at work, so I told you we had our mad panic when everyone went mental, and then the next day it was a bit like, Well, another thing that happened this week at work, I accused my business partner, right, the other boss. I accused him of doing work, right? I went, no, you done all that. You done all that stuff. I accused him of doing work, and he went, I didn't do it. You done it. And it weren't like any bad work. It was good work. I went, I didn't do it. You done it. And then about 10 minutes later, I realised that I'd done it. How weird is that? You know that all that work you done? No, you did it. No, I didn't. No, you did. I had to apologise to him. Good night, Mr. Baggins. No, there's no in jokes. I'll tell you what it is. Me and Mark have got a mate we've known since school, and he's got these scars on his back about that long, and they're 3-dimensional. They're not like little razor blade scars. They look like he's been caned. And we never asked him as kids because it was all a little bit like, fucking hell. And it turns out Mark's asked him. Yeah, look after yourself, Baggins. Have a nice day. Have a lovely weekend if I don't catch you tomorrow. Yeah, you could be there for hours. You know the coup. Bunnings is tripping. Not very satisfying. He says he has no idea. Neither his parents has any idea. Called them stretch marks. You jokes on, man. He was whipped. They look like ceremonial cuts to me. I remember there being 4 of them. Looked like they've been ceremonially cut. Leave it out, pagan. Yeah, that don't cut it at all, does it? Because he had them when we were like 11. I'm not sure many 11-year-olds have stretch marks on their back. Alan's gone a little bit surreal on us. You are actually got about 15 minutes left. Jimmy, I'm in e-commerce. I set my own business up about 17 years ago. I'm still there. Hello, Dino. Maybe a keloid scar. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. Crosshatch. My mate took a razor blade to his body. It cut him all over like the old scars. Arms, legs, back, sides. Looks like he'd been through a blender. All to keep his disability. Good Lord. Well, that bird I was talking about earlier, who'd done the naughty with Sebastian Ormsley, she used to self-harm in her teens and she was covered in scars. Like her arms were like where wasn't too attractive, I have to say. All I'd done to keep my disability was when he said to me, "Can you touch your toes?" And I was sitting down and I went, "Nearly." Yeah, but I don't understand why I don't know. They look proper dodge to me. That's very good. I've never heard that. No, I'm not being sarcastic. That's actually quite funny. I'm in e-commerce. I got some disco biscuits for you. Yeah, there's easier ways of getting written off working than taking a razor blade to yourself. And there's also working's better than the dole's a trap. Welfare's a trap. Welfare has wrecked Europe. Lomax is suggesting a bear attack. Well, you need to build a suit first. You need to go and watch Grizzly Man. I think it's called that. I always get it confused with the Werner Herzog one. Yeah, it's really awful. Really awful. I've had girls write to me, girls who watch your stream, you know, and what I'll tell you what's weird. 3 of them, because there's a lot of lurkers that you never see. You know, we've had streams where we've had in the good old days when I streamed regularly, we'd have 300-400 people watching, and you never see that many people in the chat. There's like 30 people in the chat, and I've had about 5 girls write to me about cutting themselves over the years, and 3 of them sent photos, and to me that was key. You know, there's a couple of things going on, isn't there? There's being in pain. There's being in pain. Like drug addicts, alcoholics, they're not at peace with themselves, so they take substances. Then you've got people who are in pain and they do other obsessive and compulsive things like shopping or gambling. And I think the old self-harming is a bit of that. They're in pain, so they do something that's so intense, it gives them a sense of control over their own pain. But if you know, if you're doing that as a teenager, many girls grow out of it, but many don't, and it really does need looking after. There's no shame in it, Chrissy. We you know, we get through life. We get through life however we get through life. If you obviously stop doing it, well, I'm assuming you have, and so you there was some growth there. Baz says, now I remember you. You have or had a YouTube channel some years ago. Seen some vids wearing a certain gear. Well, these glasses and a hat. Hello, Shagrat. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yep, absolutely rampant. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, yeah, it's rampant. I mean, we've lost our communities. We've lost our families. Mothers don't teach their children. Fathers don't teach their sons. And then there's the alcohol. They've done a proper job on Europe. Don't worry about that. Absolutely, Alan. Without a doubt. Great point. Absolutely fantastic point. You're joking. I can see it from here. I'll get it. It's just a little bit hot. Now, do you remember Baz? Look at the state of it. It's proper dying. Hello, La. Nice to get you live. Long-term fan. It's a pleasure to see you. I ain't got long left because I've nearly done 2 hours. See you later, Ted. Have a good weekend, mate. Gaffney's not flawed. There you go. Bang. It's exactly what I was about to say. The same thing, Stephen. I was about to say the same thing. It's kind of rare to find a girl who hasn't got a couple of scars tucked away somewhere. Pagan has a couple too many single malts occasionally. Jonah C's on the firm. You right, Jonah? There you go. Packer wants an H in the chat for hat. I'll join in with that one. There you go. He's back. I'm not sure. If I read that out, I'll probably lose my channel. I'm not sure it's politically correct to call it that anymore. Hello, son of Max. I didn't know you were about. I didn't know Raf's child was here either. Good Lord, Rags. Rags, I can't do Twitch anymore. Did you hear that message? Because I don't pay for StreamYard anymore. Space over Mark. See you later, Archie. Take care, brother. Oh yeah, right. Last one. People, if you haven't subscribed to my Substack, links in the chat. You go and sign up to that. Just when you get to that link, there you'll see a bit to put your email. And you'll get 2 free stories a month written by me. There you go. It's weird, isn't it? So see you later, Gaff. I think I'm probably done. I just want to show you this little video because Mike Tyson says something very interesting. Right, so it's a bit hard to understand what Mike Tyson's saying because he talks a bit like someone who's been smashed around the head 1,000 times. But I just want you to hear what he says here. So you're gonna have to listen closely. But he says something very interesting to one of those Logan Paul, is it, or something? But it's an interesting little comment. Ready? It's very short. It's very short.
Absolutely insane.
It's crazy how it can open up a part of your brain that you never knew existed.
Right, hang on. They're talking about taking magic mushrooms, right? Because apparently that geezer, Logan Paul, I don't know whether he's Logan Paul or the other one, he went on Mike Tyson's podcast and Mike Tyson was tripping on mushrooms. See you later, Lomax. Take care, mate. So they're talking about magic mushrooms, but listen to what Mike Tyson says. I thought it was really interesting.
Because they're plants in the trees, they're moving, they're doing something.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's absolutely insane.
It's crazy how it can open up a part of your brain that you never knew existed. When I was on your podcast yesterday, a guy came up to me with a handful of mushrooms, more than I'd ever seen in my
Well,
life.
that was my guy.
Yeah. He said, "Do you want to do mushrooms?" I was like, "I'm good," because I don't think I could do it in front of with all these cameras watching.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'd embarrass myself. Or
No, I think what you're doing now is more embarrassing, I would say, than taking some mushrooms in front of people.
There you go. There you go. What an amazingly observant comment from Mike Tyson. So this Logan Paul or Jake Paul, I'm sorry, one of them. Yeah, sorry about the echo, but I had to listen to it as well. Logan Paul, whatever his name is, says, I don't think I could do mushrooms with all these cameras and people looking because it would be weird. And Mike Tyson says, what you're doing now is a lot weirder. And I thought that was absolutely based, because it's true. You know what? You're this weird kind of global YouTube megastar that has, it's a weird thing that he's doing. And for Mike Tyson to understand that subtlety there, why would doing mushrooms with the cameras there be weird? It's almost, it's weird anyway, but he can't see that because it's normal to him. And this is what psychedelics do. Psychedelics give you that critical distance. They make things that were once familiar appear unfamiliar, so you get to reread them, you get to understand them afresh, understand them anew. And when he says he don't think he could do it, what he's saying is, I don't think I could handle seeing everything in a new way. And Mike Tyson totally outbrains him. Old Logan becomes a smooth brain in that situation because Mike Tyson says it's weird anyway. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. This is weird anyway, mate. You just don't get that because you're so absorbed by it. You haven't got any critical distance from what you're doing. It's just your life. And when it's part of you, you lose any ability to think about it. It's an amazing comment from Mike Tyson. It's too hot. It's too hot for the tip. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. It's fucking hot here. Now look what you've done to the barnet. Blaming you. Now look what you've done. Now I've got me Adolf on. I might have to get the hairdressers later. I can't be walking around looking like Adolf. See you later, Sezu. Right, people. On that note, I am off ski. It's been a real pleasure. You've still got a few minutes to chuck a few quid in because it's the Saturday morning grift. Thank you for everyone who contributed financially. Thank you to everyone who contributed in the chat. Thanks for everyone who joined in with a global sip. That's the new Scrubs adventure. If the writing goes well tonight, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll make a deal with you. Cheers. Maybe when I get my haircut, I'll just get those. I mean, come on, look at that. I mean, look, that's ridiculous. Fucking hell. Look at that. Look. That's the angle, isn't it? I mean, the beard don't help, but look. Jesus Christ. Now, there's a deal. If it goes well tonight, I'll stream tomorrow. I go in there, yeah. Hello, mate. Have you got a German crop? Yeah, so you might see me tomorrow, but if the writing don't go well tonight, I'll be so pissed. Because it will mean I won't be able to write tomorrow because I'll be too down in the dumps. And if I can't write tomorrow, I won't be streaming. I'll just be sitting there going, watching Jocko Willink podcasts, gutted that I took LSD and never joined the Special Forces, which was what I really should have done with my life. Yeah, I'm having a few regrets. People, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're going to go out with these two lovelies because they're cute. I'll forward it on a little bit because they gibber for a bit. Take care, people. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let me know you've got. Let me know you've got audio, yeah?
Every day show your longing into the world. Got to someone to play for you. So the ball is yours. What time you chicks start play? I will come today. Brightness disappears, there's a one you like to you. You'll remember all the birds, that's a lover, all the girls. Every day and night to go. So you're loving if you live. It's a world of man does it take that waiting for you? Oh, when the best and life is free. When I'm always free, happiness is free. Things you think I'm true, and the fun you love out you. You'll remember.
Nice one, people. I did have a real laugh, actually. I expected to do half hour, and we ended up doing 2 hours. So that was a pleasure. I think I'm going to go to the supermarket, get that out of the way, and then I can just get the weekend writing. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, people. Her backing vocals are beautiful. See you later. Ta-da.
All the girls, every day down back to work. So you're loving.
Good work, Crosshatch. Great stuff.
In the world,
The joy of rubbing. Go on, get down.